Hello, 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 and welcome back, you fine math folk, you wonderful mathletes. We're looking at question number 22 on the 2003 Grade 8 Gauss paper. Carmina has a total of $3.60 in nickels and dimes. I should mention, for anyone watching internationally, this is a Canadian contest. In Canada, just like in America, we use decimal system for our money. We have dollars. Nickels are $0.05 or 5 cents. There's 100 cents in a dollar. And dimes are 10 cents. Okay, so they're 0.1 of a dollar. Okay, just making that distinction just in case somebody's watching this around the world. Okay, so if her dimes were nickels and her nickels were dimes, she would have $5.40. Or $5.4. How many nickels and dimes does Carmina have? So we're just asking for the total number of coins that she's got. All right. So I don't know how many nickels or how many dimes she has. I know what a nickel is worth. I know what a dime is worth. How about I give names to these? We could say X is the number of nickels and Y is the number of dimes. Although I prefer to have my variable names mean a little something, so I'm going to let N be the number of nickels. And I'm actually also going to start on another piece of paper. So let's let N be the number of nickels. And D, for dimes, be the number of dimes. Okay, number of dimes. All right, so we're told that so each nickel is $0.05. I'm going to keep everything in dollars. And a dime, as I stated, is $0.1. If you needed that information, maybe pause the video and try it now for yourself. Okay. I would expect a lot of people know this just because of American cultural dominance in the world. So people should probably guess how the nickels and dimes work, but that's okay. So we know that she's got 360 in terms of, well, how many nickels does she have? She's got N of them. Plus, how many dimes? She has this many dimes, and each of them is worth 0.1 of a dollar. Okay, so we have a nice equation here. We're also told that if we changed things up, if instead all her nickels were dimes, and all her dimes were nickels, she'd have $5.4. Okay. Well, what we can do here is we can say, let this be equation 1 and this be equation 2. I have them lined up rather nicely. Let's do equation 1 minus equation 2. Usually I'd like to do equation 2 minus equation 1, just because equation 2 has the bigger number, but they're already set up this way. No harm, no foul. So we're going to get an 8 here. 1.8 is the difference here. So negative $1.8 is the same as, we got nickels minus dimes here, and dimes minus nickels over here. Okay. That dollar sign kind of looks a little weird. But here we've done equation 1 minus equation 2. Okay. What can we do? Well, nickels minus dimes is just dimes minus nickels times negative 1. And now both of these have a common factor of dimes minus nickels. So this is going to be 0.1 minus 0.05 times d minus n. But that's just 0.05 times d minus n. Now I can divide and get the difference between my dimes and my nickels. All right. What are we going to do here? Minus 1.8 divided by 0.05. That should be the same as my dimes minus my nickels. Okay, I'm going to grab my calculator just because it's going to be a lot easier. 1.8 divided by 0.05, we get 36. So 36 is dimes minus nickels. All right. So if I rearrange, I could say the number of dimes is the number of nickels plus 36. Okay? If the question were how many more dimes does she have than nickels or something like that, we'd already be done. But we're asked how many nickels and dimes does she have. So what we want is dimes plus n. So our final answer is going to be something like 2n plus 36. So already we could probably eliminate all the odd numbered answers. 61 isn't the answer, 57 isn't the answer. Just things we can notice. Okay. Now what can we do? We have the number of dimes in terms of nickels. Let's plug that into equation 1. Okay, so I'm going to drop the dollar signs just because they're getting in the way, frankly. 0.05 n plus 0.1 n plus 36. Okay. So I'll have 0.05 n plus 0.1 n plus 3.6. Does she have 0 nickels? Something's weird. So I got 3.6 here. So it should be 0.15 nickels plus 3.6 is 3.6. That would suggest to me that the number of nickels is 0 and the number of dimes is 36. So I should think something has gone wrong somewhere. Okay. Dimes is nickels plus 36. And so we thought, let's make sure I did that division properly. 1.8 divided by 0.05, 36. So 36 should be dimes minus nickels. Let's do 36 times 0.1. Yeah, 3.6. Did I maybe copy the numbers down wrong? No, 360 in dimes and nickels. This fellow right here is minus 36. I forgot this minus sign up here. Okay, so it's the number of it's nickels minus 36. There we go. I was wondering what was going on. Our answer will still be even. It'll be 2n minus 36. But now we've got a minus sign in here. I knew I was getting a gibberish answer. Because if n was 0, that would mean that all we care about is the number of dimes, in which case 3.6 should be bigger than 5.4 because the dimes are counting for less in the second equation. Okay. So 7.2 is 0.15 n. Well, let's divide through. 7.2 divided by 0.15. I should get 48 is the number of nickels. And so that means the number of dimes, that's 48 minus 36, that should be 12. And our final answer is supposed to be d plus n, that's going to be 48 plus 12, that's 60. And I think that was D. Let's just double check. Yes, it is D. Okay. But now that we have these 48 and 12, what we could do is plug them into both equations and make sure, does this actually work out? Okay. So, for example, in the second, obviously the first equation works because that's the one we plugged into, but we should double check by plugging into our second equation. So 48 nickels at a rate of $0.1 is 4.8, and 12 dimes at a rate of 0.05 is 0.6. 0.6 plus 4.8 is in fact 5.4. So we do have the right answer, and we could double check. And that's good. So that gives us an answer of D for question number 22, and almost done the contest, actually. We just have question number 23, 24, and 25, and we'll be looking at those in the next video. So thanks for watching.